Hi everybody, we're here to talk about a revision strategy that we call color coding. Now, you've all been asked to edit an essay before to make sure that you are revising your work, right? And what types of things do you check for? Well, you check for grammar mistakes and spelling errors and things like that. These are the things that we've been taught to check for. But has anybody taught you a revision strategy that actually helps you with the content, basically what you're saying? There's one way of saying it the right way through grammar and spelling. There's the other way of making sure that what you're saying is supported and well written. And that's what color coding does. Color coding is making sure that what you write is well supported. So first we got to talk a little bit about types of sentences. Okay, there are some sentences that are used for background, summarizing, and general information, right? And there are some that are used for, they are connected to the thesis. They're the main points that you're writing about. They're statements of evidence and statements of quotes. And there are still others that are your original thoughts. They are comments of evaluation and opinions. So we have all these different types of sentences, right? Every sentence that you write in your essay has an actual reason and purpose along with it, okay? And that's what we're focusing on with color coding, is really thinking about, now, why did I write that sentence? What is the purpose I'm trying to make? What's the point I'm trying to make? What am I trying to have my readers understand through that sentence, okay? So we basically put those types of sentences into three categories, okay? There are sentences, again, that are background, that summarize, and give general information, all right? And those we call, just to summarize it all up, we call them summary statements, all right? And we consider those yellow, just for now, just to give them a color, okay? We're going to be looking at our essays and coloring each of those yellow, like the sun. The reason why I chose yellow is because a little bit is great, but too much and you get burned. I know, it's totally cheesy, but it's a way for you to remember, okay, the yellow. So again, statements that you find in your essay that are background, summarizing statements, or just general information need to be colored yellow, so you can make sure that there's not too much of it going on in your essay. If you, after color coding, see your essay and so much of it is yellow, you know that you've basically just regurgitated the information back and you haven't done this. You haven't added statements that are connected to your thesis, your main points, your evidence, and your quotes, okay? You're missing that. And this is where your essay actually has support. If you've received information back from a teacher saying this is lacking support, this is what it's lacking, okay? These statements are always connected to your thesis, so you're going to have some practice with this on Elluminate and through a Captivate that I am creating for you, but you just get it in your head that these statements are always connected to your thesis. Okay, that's what separates it from being just a comment and actually concrete detail, okay? These are concrete detail. These are not summary. They are your main points. They're your evidence. They're your quotes that are connected to proving your thesis, okay? And we are going to consider them green. Why? Because they make your essay grow like a tree. I know it's totally cheesy. That's okay. Green like a tree or anything that grows, right? Without these, your essay isn't going to grow anywhere. Okay. Moving on with more cheesiness. Here we have thoughts that are original, evaluations, and opinions. All right. These types of statements are what we call commentary. Okay, and without them, all you've done is you've supported your thoughts from your thesis with concrete detail and evidence, but you haven't linked them up You've given a quote of evidence on why you are trying to prove your thesis to be true, but you haven't linked it up with your own creative thoughts and how you see in your mind that as being a very important point, more than what the other side of the argument would say. Okay, so original thoughts. Evaluations, what do I mean by evaluations? Evaluations are when you are putting a value on it. You are saying this person was bad, okay? This person was good. This was a good choice. That was a bad choice. When you're making evaluation type comments like that, yes, you are adding in your own original thoughts and opinions, and that creates it, it makes it commentary. Commentary is going to be blue. Imagine why. Ready for the cheesy statement? Blue, like the deep blue sea. Without it, it's shallow. Blue. Commentary statements, blue. Concrete detail, green. Summary statements, yellow. And we all know the cheesy things that go along with it, right? All right, you guys, that is color coding in a nutshell. And as you can tell, it's something that it'll take a little practice. So we have some different ways for you to practice this week. Don't miss them.